about negation, and we've seen quite a few rules, right, on in terms of how we can negate an affirmative sentence. How do we respond to a question in a negative way? How we can use um, say two negatives in a sentence, three negatives in a sentence, and even four negatives in a sentence. And we've also seen like opposites or antonyms. So like algo, nada, algoen, nadie, algún, ningún, siempre, nunca, jamás, también, tampoco. So so we've seen three, we have seen four. Alright, so now we are here. Okay, so unlike in English, Spanish does not normally mix negative and affirmative words. So let's see some examples, right? So in English, Maria doesn't need anything. Not Maria doesn't need nothing. Okay, so Maria doesn't need anything, right? So we're talking about doesn't is a negative word, right? And anything is affirmative. So so we are seeing a mix of a negative and an affirmative word, right? But what I say is, unlike in English, Spanish, we don't mix negative and affirmative together, right? So it's not uh, all right. So Spanish does not mix negative and affirmative words. So because if you look at here, right? So Maria no is a negative word. Necesita is an affirmative word. But necesita algo. Wait, algo is sorry. Let me take a step back here. So no is negative. Algo. Alright, so algo is affirmative. So algo means something. So and we can validate that with an example here. So yeah, algo is something. So Maria no necesita nada. So not Maria no necesita algo. So no is negative, algo is positive, affirmative. So in Spanish we cannot mix negative and affirmative. So and in English we do. So Maria doesn't need anything. So doesn't is negative, anything is positive. So but we don't do that in Espanol. So Maria no necesita nada. So that's what you would say in Spanish. Maria no necesita. Necesita is a kind of a verb. So need, necesita, and we adding no, and the no precedes the verb, right? So Maria no necesita nada. So no is negative, nada is also negative. So you can only have a mix. I mean, you cannot not a mix, but it should be the same categories, right? So no and nada are both negative, right? So we don't mix negative and positive. We don't mix affirmative and negative words, right? So we don't do that. So Maria no necesita nada. It's not Maria no necesita algo. Algo is something. Maria no necesita nada. So it might take a while to wrap this concept in your head, right? Because this is something new. It's not anything like what you do in English, right? It's not like a literal translation. So Maria doesn't need anything. So the literal translation from English to Spanish would be English to Espanol would be Maria no necesita algo. Algo is anything or something. So algo, but that's not correct. So it'll be Maria no necesita nada. Okay, so I think that is enough for this video. And just to summarize, we have learned that in Espanol, Spanish does not normally mix negative and affirmative. So we don't mix negative and positive. It has to be both negative. So it has to be all negative, in fact, right? So in English we can mix negative and positive or negative and affirmative. Like Maria doesn't need anything. Doesn't is negative. Anything is positive or affirmative. And in Espanol we'll do it Maria no necesita nada. Instead of algo it'll be nada, right? Nada is negative, no is also negative.